Hey everyone! It's another Dragon Age Inquisition day. Let's get this stream started. Okay, so yesterday off stream. So the reason why we're starting in Haven today is because yesterday off stream I did a little inventory management so we don't start out with, you know, like a full inventory. That wouldn't be wise. That has been one of the mistakes that we keep on making, but we've learned. Hopefully next time we won't make that same mistake again. So we are starting out with like 27 out of 60 inventory slots filled. I also equipped our party with the better gears that we picked up yesterday in the Fallow Mire, and also tried to upgrade some of them. And one last thing, off stream yesterday I tried to go inside that cave. I think it was called the Long River Cave or the waterfall cave in the Long River part of the Storm Coast, and I still couldn't find the loot. But that's just how it is, I guess. So right now I just wanted to check on our companions before we continue our adventure in the Fallow Mire.
Heard you found something that had to do with wardens. Would have liked to have seen it. I've been meaning to thank you. There are 100 things that need your attention. You didn't have to take the time to help me, and yet you did.
It was a good cause.
If the history you pursue benefits the wardens, then it was worth it.
You've proven yourself to be an honorable woman. Principled. I've great admiration for you, and I've never been more certain in my decision to join you.
Oh, so this is a flirt option. I don't really feel like romancing him. If you have any suggestions of who we should romance, or if it's just better for us to stay single, that's fine too. I'm just hiding the bad. I'm an enigma. No, we'll do better.
There will be opportunities for us to do even more in the future.
Then I look forward to it.
Thoughts on the Inquisition so far?
What do you think of the Inquisition?
I expected more men, better equipment. You may have Andraste's favor, but wars are won by men, soldiers.
Wars are won in many different ways.
Brute force is not always the answer. There are plenty of other paths to victory.
True enough.
Oh, he likes that.
Still, it never hurts to be prepared. One thing I will say about your men, they're passionate, devoted. You inspire them. Build on that foundation, and you will have an army that makes nations tremble.
Okay, thank you. Thoughts on my inner circle?
You must have some feelings about our friends.
I fear for Cassandra sometimes, the way she throws herself into battle. I've never known a warrior like her.
Ooh, interesting. Okay. So he admires Cassandra. Any other thoughts?
You must have some feelings about our friends.
Madame Vivian only allied with the Inquisition because she knows it will bring her power. The most poisonous snakes are often the most beautiful.
Yeah, I kind of felt that too. Any other thoughts?
You must have some feelings about our friends.
Last time we dined, Sarah put away 12 potatoes, an entire roast duck, and 4 different tarts.
That's a lot of
Sure,
food.
where any of it goes.
I'm pretty sure she's giving it away to her friends, her red Jenny. What about our cause?
What do you think of the Inquisition's cause?
Restoring order is a goal I support wholeheartedly. But that's not the end of it, is it? Not by a half. The Lady Seeker believes we are restoring the Chantry. Others say it needs reform. I don't know where you stand on the matter, and I'll admit I haven't made up my mind either.
Okay, good to know that he doesn't have any strong feelings for or against the Chantry. How about the war?
What do you think about all this trouble between the Mages and Templars?
Looking at it from where we stand, it seems inevitable. But that could be hindsight. How many of us actually saw it coming? Either way, I don't think the Chantry will ever recover.
Okay, and what about Haven?
What do you think of Haven?
It's a war camp that was once a pilgrim's refuge. It's the state of the world, though, isn't it? Holy ground turned into a battlefield. Pity about that temple. Would have been nice to see it.
Me too. How about our advisors?
What do you think of my advisors?
Liliana seems nice. Also a little frightening, but mostly nice.
Are you afraid of her?
Does Liliana frighten you? Has she said anything to you?
No, she hasn't said anything. I'd just rather not offend her. I don't want to wake up with a blade in my kidney.
One last
What do
question.
you think of my advisors?
Liliana seems
Oh, that's it. That's the only thing he can say.
also a little frightening, but mostly nice.
Oops, sorry.
There she goes.
I didn't mean to hurt you. Okay, and this is our first time talking to the Iron Bull.
They've got good form. Cullen's putting his Templar training to good use.
How did you know that?
Did Cullen tell you he was a Templar? He's not wearing the armor.
He didn't have to. Might not be a Templar shield, but it's a Templar holding it. He angles the shield just a bit down. Helps direct fire or acid away, so it doesn't spray right in your face.
Ooh.
Canoi learned the same thing when we trained to fight Tevinter mages. Your Templar's doing good work.
Smart. You could always help.
You sound like you want to head down there and give the troops some pointers.
Nah, I'm no good at command unless I know who my guys are sleeping with and what they like to drink. The Inquisition's already too large for that. The Chargers are big enough for me. Biggest problem for the Inquisition right now isn't on the front line. It's at the top. You've got no leader, no Inquisitor.
Do we need one?
The Inquisition has done all right so far without an Inquisitor.
That's because all we've needed so far is damage control, reaction. A group can handle that. Once you've sealed the breach, it's gonna be time to make decisions. Someone's gonna have to step up.
You want to do it, Bull?
Who knows? Maybe you seal the breach. The Chantry gets off its ass and all those soldiers go home and get fat.
You think?
It could happen. It won't. But it could.
Okay, any other thing you want to share with us, Bull?
What can I do for you?
Tell me of the Ben Hasrath.
I'd like to know more about your work with the Ben Hasrath.
Ben Hasrath is actually a general term. You've got the secret police who investigate problems inside our territory. You've got the re-educators who take people with problems and fix their minds.
Ooh,
Or make them
scary.
disappear. And then you've got the spies.
Re-educators. That sounds scary.
His work.
I only know the basics. Wasn't my area. That said, keep a man awake long enough. Ask the right questions, give the right potions, and you can get him to say anything. You don't need blood magic or demons to change someone's mind. We're a lot more fragile than we'd like to believe.
Oh no. That sounds really bad. That's revolting. Is it really that easy?
You can alter someone's beliefs that easily.
One of my friends was a re-educator. He said that every memory is like the page of a book. When you examine a memory, you're turning to that page, and when you're there, the page is laid bare. Write a few notes in the margins of the page. Erase a word here and there. and your whole outlook changes.
Manipulation.
Always felt a little weird reading after that conversation.
That's revolting.
The re-educators sound horrible.
Yeah, they probably do. Here's the thing, though. What happens in Orlais when you commit a crime or betray a lord? They just lop your head off. At least the Qunari try to fix you.
None sound like you.
None of those sound exactly like you.
Yeah, I was a special case. They sent me to Saharan because they needed someone who could fight and hunt down problems. That whole island was a sack of cats. Incursions from Tevinter, Tal Vashath, and native rebels fighting both sides. And in the middle, me, trying to wrangle the rebels and restore order.
Sounds difficult.
I can't imagine that was easy.
Nope. I hunted down a lot of rebels. Lost a lot of friends to the Vince, or the Fog Warriors, or the Tal Vashath. One day I woke up and couldn't think of a damned reason to keep doing my job. Turned myself into the re-educators.
Oh, really? Even knowing what they did?
You'd heard what the re-educators did to their prisoners.
Yes, I had. I wanted them to fix me like they fixed them. The Ben Hasrath ordered me to go to Orlais, ostensibly as a Tal Vashath, and work undercover. That's how I ended up here.
Oh, alright. That is a flirt option. Well, you've had a hard time.
It sounds like you had a rough life under the Qun.
What, 3 meals a day and free sex whenever I need it? I came out here for the challenge, boss. Figured I'd rough it with you savages. Nice talking with you.
Wow. We're savages.
Can I help you?
Tell me about the Qunari.
I'd like to know more about the Qunari.
You writing a book?
No, just sound interesting.
What I've heard about them sounds fascinating.
What you've heard was mostly horse shit. All right. What do you want to know?
What does it mean? Okay, maybe how is it growing up?
What's it like growing up under the Qun?
The Tamasrans raise us in these units of kids all our own age. They're like teachers or chantry sisters. They also help figure out what jobs we should do. They had me pegged for military work early on.
Okay.
When they learned I could hit stuff and lie, they started training me for the Ben Hasra.
I see. So no families?
You never knew your parents?
No. I know for you folks, that's a big deal. The Tamasrans were like our parents, though. Taught us to read, helped us go to sleep, all the parent stuff.
Okay.
I remember the one who helped me build things with blocks. She laughed when I knocked everything down.
And if they just fell to the Qun, what would happen?
Do you ever think about what would happen if the Qunari conquered Orlais or Ferelden?
Some folks, like Cassandra or Cullen, would do fine if they didn't die fighting. Those two love wars. But the mages... Can you imagine Solus trying his fade dreaming under the cube? Or Vivian doing her political bullshit? Both Sarah and Varric would mouth off until they ended up re-educated. Drugged until their minds broke. So, to answer your question, no. I don't think about it much at all.
Yeah, it's an entirely different culture and it's not for everyone. How do they govern?
How do the
Or
Qunari
govern.
rule themselves?
It's pretty simple. We've got the matriarchy, the priesthood, and the military. The priesthood figures out how Qunari should live in theory. The matriarchy makes it work in practice. And the military keeps the Qunari safe from outside threats.
Is there much dissent among yourselves?
Does it actually work like that? Is there much infighting?
Not like you're thinking of. People disagree, yeah, but the priests are there to solve disagreements. Here in Orlais, politicking comes from people putting their own gain ahead of the gains of society. If you do that among the Qunari, the Ben Hasrath set you straight, or kill you.
Ooh, it's really harsh. Do you not marry?
I've heard there's no marriage among the Qunari.
Yeah, that's true. Qunari love our friends like anyone does, but we don't have sex with them.
Qunari don't have sex?
Oh, we definitely have sex. They're Tamasrans who pop your cork whenever you need it.
Really? So, there are no relationships between friends?
Seriously?
Yes. It's not a big deal like it is here. It's like, I don't know, going to see a healer. Sometimes it's this long, involved thing. It takes all day, leaves you walking funny. Other times you're in and out in 5 minutes. Thank you. See you next week.
Okay, that's very different. I don't know what to say.
That sounds different.
Exactly.
Yep. Still, it's more fun here. Fewer rituals, more making it up as you go along. Plus, you folk have redheads.
You don't?
Redheads.
Ooh, okay, so... you don't? Do you only have black brunettes? Well, but what about your day-to-day lives?
How is everyday life different for Kunari?
Depends on your job, I guess. Some are just about the same. A baker in Valroyo gets up, gets dressed, and starts work. A baker in Parvolan does the same thing. They don't care about the Empire or the Q. Mostly they worry about breaking eggs and hope
Okay.
the rise is right.
Well, in a way.
It can't be exactly the same. The Kunari have no personal freedoms.
How many personal freedoms do you figure that baker in Valroyo has? Life
They are
isn't about
strictly
freedom.
bound.
The baker
by
in
rules.
Parvolan wonders if she'll be given enough eggs to do her work. Will they come on time? Will the kitchen workers get her bread while it's fresh, or will they come late and blame her because it's stale? Same crap in Valroyo. People are just people.
But that baker in Valroyo can theoretically, quit and be a dressmaker instead or something. I don't know. An explorer.
See you later, Bull.
Whoops! I think I chose
How's
the
it
wrong
going?
thing.
I'd like to know more about the Kunari.
Skip.
Right? Hit me.
What does the word Kunari mean?
The word Kunari, is that the race or the religion?
Both. Kind of. The humans and elves who follow the Qun are the Vidathari. The Kunari who break away from the Qun are Talvasha, deserters.
And those who predate the Qun?
What about Kunari who existed before the Kyun?
The people we came from. They're called the Kossith, but we don't use that word for the race. We came south to Thedas because the Kossith were... I don't know. We had to leave. The stories aren't clear. But I don't expect they look much like us. Whatever they are.
Okay, that is
See you
some
later, Bull.
deep lore that I don't know if we can actually learn about it, the truth about the Kossith, probably in the next game, hopefully.
How's it going?
Also, why did you choose the name Iron Bull?
So, how did you get the name Iron Bull?
I picked it. We don't have names under the Q. Just, I don't know. Job descriptions, I guess. When I came to Orlais, I chose the Iron Bull for myself.
But why?
But why specifically Iron Bull?
This may surprise you, but I really like hitting things. Also, it's the Iron Bull.
Okay,
technically.
okay,
I like having an article.
okay, we'll remember that.
It makes it sound like I'm not even a person, just a mindless weapon. An implement of destruction. That really works for me.
Okay, the Iron Bull. Thank you for answering our questions. Any new dialogue with Cassandra?
Yes.
Doesn't seem like it. Thank you for your time.
That's enough for now.
Another time, then.
How about Cullen?
Was there something you needed?
Anything I should know?
Is there anything I should know?
Redcliffe wasn't always a refuge for mages. Some of our recruits have family there. They fear for the place, as do I.
I guess that's all.
That's all for now.
Another time then.
Just a moment. I just wanted to check on the volume. Okay, everything is okay. Oh, we've got Krem here. Sorry. can I talk to you? There.
Can I help you with anything?
How can we use your chargers?
Iron Bull said the chargers were at my disposal. Do you have any suggestions on how to use them?
Nothing jumps out at me. If I come up with any ideas, I'll let you know.
Are you okay with the front line, people? Tell me about your group.
Can we talk about the Bull's chargers?
Best company you'll find from here to the Anderfells. In my time with the chief, we've gone up against everything from bandits to magic trees.
Magic
You'll never
trees.
doubt we're worth it. Want to know anything in particular?
Magic trees. Thank you. Volume is okay. Tell me of an interesting job you did.
You said something about everything from bandits to magic trees. I'll admit
What about
to some
magic
curiosity.
trees?
Right. Sylvans. That's what Dalish called them. Apparently spirits can possess trees too.
Really?
Some noble in the Dales, and they really don't like it when you call them Dalish nobles, had a haunted forest.
Ooh.
His family had abandoned the land, but he wanted it back. The chief bought us all axes, and in we went. Between the axes and the torches, the Sylvans weren't too bad. Worst part was the squirrels.
Okay, so squirrels are worse than haunted, spoopy trees. Okay.
Do the chargers specialize?
I can't
in
imagine
anything from a
how, but
tactical
okay.
standpoint?
Bull doesn't want us large enough to work as an army. We're better as shock troops, as skirmishers.
Okay.
We've got archers for hitting enemy infantry, Dalish with more archery, and Skinner and her people on the flanks. Rocky handles fortifications and traps, and Stitches keeps us all fighting. They mostly hold back. I'll lead the frontline fighters with Grim, and the chief goes wherever he can hit something.
You were about to say something about Dalish, but okay. Do you follow rules? What an odd question to ask.
Mercenaries operate?
If you don't want some noble to treat you like bandits, yes. There's also a code of conduct most companies hold to. Keeps things civilized on the battlefield.
Okay,
We
good.
accept surrenders
Good
for
to hear.
ransom from mercenaries, nobles, and soldiers wearing a lord's colours. Our prisoners are treated well, injuries tended. We'd want the same for any of ours who got captured.
Good to know.
We'll talk later.
And we also have a question here about the Iron Bull. The Iron Bull. Don't forget the. Whoops, I don't think I can talk to him anymore. There. No. Well, I guess we can just talk to him some other time. Anything new? Nothing. Let's check on our friend here, Varric.
Need something?
Nothing, I guess.
Carry on.
How about Solus? Oh, also we have Sarah here inside a tavern.
Just returning the cups, Blissa. Thank you for bringing us.
Hey, it's you again.
Any opinions about our allies?
What do you think about the people who have gathered?
Again with your people. Right, which ones?
What do you think of,
What do you think about our spy master, ambassador, and commander?
I think I've asked her
Surely
these
Anna's
questions.
bridging places. Swear I've seen it.
Yeah,
Or heard she used to
we've
be.
asked that.
But that'd be mad. Now Josephine, she's as good at humbling her kind as I am. Just with less mess. Knows her.
I just wanted to ask her about what she thinks of Iron Bull, but oh well.
Ready for waiting.
Thoughts on the Inquisition?
Is the Inquisition what you thought it would be?
Calling an Inquisition is a bit much, isn't it? Does she not even know what they're chasing? Fair question for me as well, I suppose. Everybody following a rumour. At least I'm used to that.
Okay, carry on.
I'll be back if I need you.
Go on.
So let's just check on Solus and then Vivienne, and that's it. We are going to the War Council, the War Table, to check on operations and do some of them before we go back to the Fallow Mire, so we can complete that area.
Greetings.
Really, nothing to say.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
0. Okay then. That saves us time. Oh! I forgot that Liliana's here. Some gossip?
So you say.
Have you seen otherwise?
I have seen someone who says the right words, but with no spirit behind.
Did you need something?
Any updates?
Anything I should know? I've nothing to report at the moment.
Good to hear.
I'll leave you to your work.
I hope you're actually doing your work. We have 2 more. Oh.
The bull's child of their own. He showed me some tricks. Got a demon claw wound to stop festering faster than I'd ever seen.
Good to hear.
Heard good things about the charges. Polite and respectful they are.
Good to hear.
Blessed are the righteous. The light.
How about you? How are you doing? Okay, nothing. Good for us. Let's check on Josephine then.
Thank you for all that you are doing to her.
No problem, Mother Giselle.
And Mother Giselle will treat all demon claw wounds as you suggest to deal with the venom.
Toxin, not venom. It's only venom if it's deliberately injected into the bloodstream. This is simply an infection. Are you writing this down?
Tomato,
I have a
tomato.
very good memory.
Write it down, please. Yes. Good.
What may I do for you?
Anything to report?
What do the people make of us?
We've gathered many favors among the nobility. They will be gently reminded of this.
Good to hear. Do we have any guests?
Any visiting dignitaries I should watch out for?
None in particular. Our guests are well pleased with what they've seen.
Good to hear. Anything to report?
What do the people make of us?
We've gathered many favors among the nobility. They will be gently reminded of this.
How about our allies?
Any thoughts on the people here?
Who did you mean?
Our mages? Vivienne?
What do you think of Vivienne?
We've met a few times before at court. She remains a truly accomplished player of the game. So long as her interests align with yours, Madame Vivienne
Yes.
will be a most
Yeah,
valuable ally.
so long as her interests align with ours. How about Blackwall?
What do you think of Sir Blackwall?
Sir Blackwall seems as loyal to the purpose of the Inquisition as he is to the Wardens. His travels must have taken him strange places. I wish he'd speak more about them.
And Iron Bull? The Iron Bull?
The
Let's
Iron
not
Bull
forget
is said to have made
the
an
article
He's a
the.
loud, unapologetic accident merely waiting to happen. I do wish he'd stop daring poor dignitaries to outrank him.
Okay, so that's what he's been doing in his free time. How about Sarah?
I'd love to know how you and Sarah get along.
I know she extracts gossip from the servants, and she keeps prying into things. Sarah's ability to vanish whenever her mischief's discovered must come in handy, however. I'm sure.
Okay, she's so
Let's speak
silly.
later.
Farewell.
Sarah's silly, but at least she's doing something.
Hello? Can I help you with something?
I think we've asked her those
I'll
questions.
speak with you later.
Travel safely.
I love how shiny our new shield is. I like it. Let's go and do some war table operations. It's always good to do that at the beginning of the stream. And we've got 1 perk to use. I'd say we can do maybe this one. I really need this, but I need a few more points into secrets for that. Okay, let's see if there's anything in Orlais first. Ooh, okay, this has been ready for like, I don't know, a few days now. Utilize the Grey Warden treaties. I was correct. Spreading word that the Inquisition was allied with the Grey Wardens meant messages of support poured in. With the treaties in hand, we've managed to secure new recruits and donations of both gold and equipment. The commander will make good use of them. By Josephine. Ooh, we got some new robes. Choose successor and leads or lides. Part of Ben Hasrat report noting the current fight for succession Leeds, probably, which has been without a direct ruler since Duke Rimash died early in the Orlesian Civil War. The duchy will go to one of 3 members of the dead duke's family, all of whom have possible claims to the position due to the complex nature of Orlesian politics. His cousin Carolina, already a duchess by marriage, his daughter Monette, whose claim is muddied by her youthful naivete, and the fact that her father pushed her into a life of service to the chantry after his wife's death, likely to protect her from the dangers of the game, and his brother Jean Gaspard, an ambitious and cunning man who has been searching for power. Carolina is capable and not overly invested in overseeing Leeds personally. Monette would be the most easily manipulated but less likely to be useful, and Jean Gaspard would be difficult to manipulate and could present a threat if he succeeds his brother. Any of the 3 candidates could become a valuable ally to the Inquisition, but the other 2 must be removed from the play first. I'd say Carolina seems to be the best choice here. I can destroy Carolina's marriage with 4 words in the proper glove left on the proper table. Or Monette would do better in the chantry than in the game. I can see that she is encouraged to take vows. Or Jean Gaspard is a chevalier and a capable military leader. If we want him removed, I dare say we might recruit him for ourselves. Cool. So I think the only person that we need to remove is Jean Gaspard, because he's not easily manipulated, so it doesn't seem like he can help the Inquisition if he was put in power in Leeds. Or Leeds. I think it's probably pronounced Leeds. So we just need him out. But we can also just recruit him so he can help us. Because between Monette and Carolina, we can kind of, you know, I'd say they could work for us in a way. They can help us. So I guess this is a good choice.
All right.
Probably. That is just my guess. So we don't have anything else. We do have this one. I think we've read this before, and also this was intended for Josephine, so we'll give it to Josephine.
Let us begin.
And what else do we have here? We have this one, but I think... okay, this is from Vivienne. A letter addressed to Vivienne lies opened on the table. A note has been added to the top which reads, Josephine, darling, you should take care of this. V. My dearest Vivienne, you cannot have heard the shocking allegations against the Inquisition, or surely you would never have been seen with them. Allow me, as a friend, to open your eyes. People are saying that Divine Justinia is indeed alive, but the Inquisition, her closest advisor and most trusted servants, have orchestrated all this chaos on her orders. That it was Seeker Pentagast and Sister Nightingale who sabotaged the conclave in order to eliminate opposition within the chantry and cut off the heads of the Mage Rebellion and Templars in a single stroke. To save your reputation, you must escape this acquaintance immediately. With deepest concern, Vicomtesse Elodie de Moreau. Yeah, I don't know what to do with this. We only have Liliana. I think we actually read this before. I just forgot. Well, this was arranged, or rather this was sent to Josephine by Vivienne, so I guess, but because she has something to do right now, she's busy. Maybe we can get Liliana to do it for us. Ooh, this one. We have received weapon plans and located an apiary to supply us. When the idea was presented, the beekeeper tented his fingers and sneered. Of course, quite disturbing. Okay, we got a jar of bees, which can be used as a grenade. Let's see. I guess for everything else, we can't really do anything because our advisors are busy. So we can just go and head back to the Fallow Mire. Okay, let's go. I realized that there are things here for Blackwall. Memories of the Great Quest, so I am going to put Blackwall in our team. So I'm going with Blackwall, Vivienne, and Sarah. This time. Just this time. Also, I've read in an article recently, I think it was probably 2 days ago, that, no, I think it was like a week or so ago, rather, that in the next game, the newest Dragon Age game, the upcoming game, the Veilguard, I will have to use different companions. I don't know how to explain it. It's like it's not encouraged to. The game is gonna really. I don't think it would really stop you from using the same exact companions, but probably highly encourage you to try out a different companion every time you set out. Which I think is okay. I mean, it's always good to get to know the different companions that we have in our team. But during my first hi Skywatcher, nice to see you again. Sorry, I don't know where to go because I'm bad with directions. Let's see, let's just set a map marker so we can do it without having to check on the map, the world map every time. Let's try not to touch the... Whoops! Sorry. Clumsy little baby. I'm a clumsy little baby. Ooh, these people are back. Yay. Good job, Blackwall. Ghost. I guess we can't pull ghosts towards us. I don't know why. Oh, more Avvar. Now I can pull in multiple enemies.
One less to worry about.
What is that? Oh, it's a corpse. We're doing great. I feel like we're much stronger than before. Yeah, in my first playthrough, I always I always use the same companions. I used to only go with Cassandra, Varric, and Dorian. Just because, I don't know, they were my best buds. I feel like I could, you know, hang with them if they were real people. They were easy to befriend. They were easy to understand compared to other companions. But it's just me. That's just my opinion. Okay, so this area is pretty big. Let's see how... Like, let's see where it ends. I can hear like bees and flies buzzing. I don't know why. Ooh, a windmill. Can we get there without stepping into the water? I guess so. Let's pick some resources. Yeah, I can't see a bridge or anything, so I'm just gonna step into the water. Let's head to the windmill. Claim, it's a landmark. Old windmill. This dirty windmill appears old but well kept. Any significance? Like, what is it used for? No detailed history. That's fine. So I guess it's the edge of the map. Yes, we're right about that. I am going to keep this active. I think we are very close to completely, thoroughly exploring Fallow Mire. I like these cute little mushrooms here. Oops, nothing. Oh my, come here. Oh, well, goodbye. I wanted to pull them into the land because it's safer to fight on land, but that's just how it is. Run! It's not worth our time. Okay, let's go ahead and remove this map marker. Okay, I guess it's the wrong way. Ooh, that thunder. This is such a spooky place. It's good for Halloween, but Halloween is like it's 2 months away. 2 months away. I actually saw people on YouTube who have started shopping for Halloween decorations.
Don't waste time on them. Head for the castle.
Alrighty then. Let's not waste time on them. Oh.
Shall we have a look around?
Hi. There's something on top, but oh well. Let's do that later. What a big shield. I want a shield like that. But I don't know, I like my shiny shield better. That just looks heavy.
Goodbye.
Vivian, you okay? Okay. She drank her potion. Oh, there are undead. But how do we get up there? Say goodnight. Well, I'm guessing we might be able to find the way up there later, so let's head up. Let's head on up. Let's go. Open the gates. Open the gates. Some loot. They're mostly schematic. Supply cache. Ooh. Okay, I thought we wouldn't be able to do this, to complete this thing without having the correct Inquisition perk. But thankfully we're here. And we can enter the thing. Oh, alright, so we managed to open the gates, but we'll need that perk. We'll come back here once we have the perk. Yeah, it's kind of annoying that we need the Inquisition perk, Deft Hands, Find Tools, to open locked doors, and a rogue in our party. We always have a rogue in our party though. It's just that we don't have the perks yet. The perk, rather. Okay. Everything's going well so far. We just need to defeat this leader. Oh, is he that big guy? Oh, Lord. Big guy. I'm gonna use this tonic. This tonic. Ooh, it's so strong. He's immune to it. Oh no. He's immune to taunts? Vivian, are you okay? Okay, I'm gonna kill this woman here. Okay. It's not impossible to defeat him. Take your potion, Blackwall. Good. Ooh, Vivian, you're burning everyone.
You're not so scary, Vivi. Maybe I can't bug you, but you can't bug me neither.
My dear, I have not attempted to bug you.
Yes, you have.
I assure you, I have not.
You really well tried, and it hasn't friggin' worked. Got it?
Of course, Sarah dear. I understand completely.
Oh my. Calm down. Play nice. Ooh, a Grey Warden banner. Here you go, Blackwall.
Excellent.
Yeah, you like that, don't you? Wait, yay. Hi, everyone.
Is everyone all right? Yes, Your Worship. The injured need some rest, but we can return on our own.
Good to hear.
I believe the herald came for us.
I told you.
I always follow through. How many of you made it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. There's 5 of you. I'm glad you're all safe. Big guy is gone. I guess that's it. Is that it for our quest here? Oh, we have a new quest waiting for us outside. Oh, is that Sky Watcher? Mr. Sky? Mr. Watcher?
God looks after you, Herald. There lies the brat. His father, chief of our holding, would duel me for the loss if he cared enough.
Do you want to join us instead?
The Inquisition has a purpose your chief lacks. Join me. Help us stop the breach.
Is this why the Lady of the Skies led me here? To help heal the wounds in her skin? Aye, I'll join you. Let me make peace with my kid and I'll find where you set your flag.
Thanks, Mr. Watcher. Gained 1 agent. I love that. Welcome to the Inquisition. Welcome to our team. Great. Great. We're doing great. Yeah, we just need to open that locked door there once we have the correct perk, the required perk. So I guess right now we can probably go ahead and do the main quest. Because oh wait, I forgot. There's also the Forbidden Oasis. We might as well do that. Right. Probably we can kind of just see what it is. Because I don't really know what it is yet. I forgot. It's been so long. My first playthrough was in 2017. Sorry, 2016. So it's been... math. 8 years? I think 8 years. Wait! How are we gonna leave? Do I need to... You know what? Let's just fast travel. No. No, because I wanted to go that way. We need to flip the switch again. The lever. The lever. Lever. Okay then. Alrighty. We shall do that if that is what's required of us. So you can only open one gate at a time for some reason. And yes, there's still undead there. Okay. Well, let's try. Let's try to get rid of them. Okay. We made short work of them.
This isn't going...
This isn't going what? Blackwall, it's fine. We're doing well. Or is this like unlimited enemies? Okay. Well, we kept this area safe, I guess. ghosty. Anything to the west? Or is this the edge of the map too? Some blood lotus. Just resources that we don't really need to keep picking up, because I imagine we have enough of those. Ooh, what is this? Are there no other rifts in this area? Just wanted to explore the entirety of this map. We've got 2 houses here. Good job, Vivian. There's something nearby. I wonder what it is. Ooh, it's in that. I hope it's not locked. Yes, it's not locked. What is this? Another bottle. Dragon piss. The name is probably figurative, but no one knows for sure, so best not drink it. Let's take this. Note from Lewis Dyer. Ellie, not safe in the village. Gin saw horned monsters in fog near castle. Those are the Avvar, I presume. Uncle and I moving supplies to Granite Point. Come back for you and your mother once we make camp. Be safe, you're the only cousin I've got left, Lewis. Sadly, Ellie seems to have been one of the corpses we found here. Or rather that we defeated. Caspar the Magnificent. King Caspar the Magnificent saw 127 summers before he finally left for eternal slumber beneath our great kingdom. Even on that last day, the king sparred with his great-grandson, Mathis the Glorious, and bested him. King Caspar showed no signs of weakness or decrepitude in his advanced age, and proved more than a match for the much younger man. Caspar met every blow Mathis delivered and returned each with twice the vigor. In the end, the great king threw his grandson to the ground and with one stroke of his sword sheared the beard clean off Mathis's chin. You wore a pentagast, the king said. Have some care for your appearance. Chastised, Mathis sent for his attendants and bade them to bathe and groom him. Thereafter, his chin was always shaved obsessively close to the skin. As for the king, he retired to his chambers for his afternoon nap, and when it came time for supper, the servants were unable to rouse him. And that is how King Caspar the Magnificent, 60 years the supreme lord of Avvar, finally set aside his crown. From the Pentagast Kings of Navarra, a growing book of family legends. Okay, so these were Cassandra's relatives. Wow, King Caspar. He lived until the age of 127. That old. That is quite old. Okay, there's that one spot to the north. Oops, I just wanted to check on stuff. Okay. I set up Stream Elements chat bot earlier today, but I don't know. For some reason it doesn't work well. I have to check. I like that very simple step of setting it up already intimidated me. I'm not a techie. That's why we have Rose for anything technical. I have zero knowledge. I get so intimidated if I were to do anything technical by myself. Yeah, sadly that one's not working. That command isn't working well. Maybe I didn't set it up properly. I'll do that later. I'll see how we can fix that later after the stream. Oops. I think we're not able to go to this area, so let's just ignore that. Let's see if there's anything here before we move on. Ooh, that is the place where we defeated Widris yesterday. Okay, there seems to be something here. Is that loot? Yeah. Unreadable. Come here. Okay, someone was playing chess here, I guess. I don't know. The Lady of the Skies. My father died with honor, so we gave him to the sky. My husband and I led the procession to the peaks, singing. With knife and hammer, we scoured the flesh and split the bones. As we left, I saw the carrion crows descending to carry my father home in pieces. I knew the Lady of the Skies smiled. So I'd say that the Lady of the Skies could be an Avvar version of Andraste? Could be, maybe. Our tribe has never failed to do the lady honor. The flights of her birds reveal the future to our shaman. We sacrifice wolves upon her altars. In return, she sends prized game in the hunt and victory in war. When a couple is bound together by the sacred knots, it is the lady's hymn we sing. We Avvar never leave the ice and the stone. We never bow to Calenhad as the Alamari did. Nor shall we be enslaved by the words of their new prophet. We are constant as the sky, and from us our lady shall have her due. From the Meditations of Anash, Avvar tribeswoman and falconer. Guess this is the edge of the map, and there's nothing else for us to find here. There's this place here, but I really couldn't find a way there, so I am not gonna bother. Okay, that means... Oh, really? We haven't discovered all landmarks. Is it somewhere here then? No, he stepped in the water. I'm just gonna avoid them. It can be annoying having to be too careful. So careful as not to step in the water. I am just gonna do it like this. Let's take shortcuts. Just cause we only need to discover one landmark anyway. Let's discover it. I don't know where it is, but I'm guessing it's the one over there. Is it this one? It looks like a Stonehenge of some sort. Yeah. Good for us. We found it. But that is a region though. Is there a landmark nearby? Hi, corpse. There are just resources here. Yeah,
I hate this place. I just hate it.
Don't worry, Sarah. We're almost out of this place. I imagine the landmark is somewhere up there. So let's not give up. We can find it eventually. Oh, here it is. We've got some. Ooh, it's a bear. There we go. Note found at Dire campsite. Woo! We've got. Ooh! Yay! We earned an achievement. It's called Lore Master. Uncle, I was hiding supplies above the rocks when I heard voices from the windmill to the west. It was the horned men again. There's more of them now. I have to see if anyone is still left alive in the village. I'm sorry, but I swear I will be careful, Lewis. Poor Lewis. Got eaten by a bear. And here is the last landmark. Granite Point. Some statues in the Fallow Mire of Avvar origin. It amused Ban Hargrave to bring them back from her conquests in the hills and plant them outside her home the way a gardener might transplant flowers. The Ban entertained visiting nobles by giving tours of the statues, regaling her guests with dark tales of Avvar superstitions, which she mostly made up on the spot. Excerpt from In Pursuit of Knowledge, The Travels of Chantry Scholar by Brother Genetivi. Okay, so these ones are Avvar in origin, and they depict the dog? Is that a dog? Is that a bear? It looks like a dog, and that looks like a spirit? Demon? I don't know. What do you guys think? I could be wrong. How do we get up there? Is there a way? Probably not. Ooh, and there's this. Is this the exit? Yeah, that is the exit. So there's that tiny place there too. Is there anything special here? Oh, okay. Yay, we found a way to get up. Good job. Yay. We did it. Let's pat ourselves on the back again. Okay, so that's that was just for our loot. And from here we can see the windmill that we saw earlier. Interesting. And I'd say a lake, maybe. And with that, we have completed the Fallow Mire. There could be a few other, you know, paths that we didn't explore, but for the most part, I think we're done with this place. If we check our journal, we only have this one. We can fill the requisition at our camp here. It is a geological survey. Several dwarven academics at the University of Orlais have requested samples of ore from the Fallow Mire. Any other requisitions? Oh, really?
Dispatch for you.
Well, that worked. Stream elements, timer on Twitch worked.
What is
It
it?
worked.
This may be worthwhile.
Ferelden artifacts. How do we do that? Ferelden medallion of service, Ferelden toe. Oh, do we just like, I don't know, try to defeat corpses? We might be able to find them. Maybe. I guess so. So we can try to do that. Yeah. Oh, thank you. This stream has only been up for an hour 14 minutes, but Stream Elements thinks we've reached the 1 hour 45 minute and made a mistake. Sorry. I'm glad that was only on Twitch.
Nothing to report, sir.
I have to learn how to calibrate those things better. But at least we managed to test it. We had the opportunity to test it today.
Done and done.
Where do we find these medallion of service and tone? I doubt they're inside the houses. Oh, what happened? This house used to be open. There we go. Here, the door is still locked. What? Do we have to find the cabin door again? We did that yesterday. Odd. I don't know why. Oh well. But I doubt it's in any of the houses anyway. Let's just try to complete this requisition. I am also gonna look up if we can actually get them from the enemies as loot. Ferelden medallion of service. I got both from the undead rising from the swamp. Let's see. It's a random loot. And We can also get rewarded upon completing a war table operation. And it's a rare loot from undead encountered in the Fallow Mire, flooded caves, and other places. Other places. I guess we just, I don't know, shouldn't even bother to begin with. Because some people, it seems that some people have reported that it's a rare loot and it would take them like hours to get them. So I'm not gonna bother. We are going back to Haven to do, oh sorry, it's the Forbidden Oasis that we're going to.
Come to join us at the Oasis? It's actually quite the sight. It and the temple are further in.
Tell me about the temple.
Have you learned anything more about the temple?
Honestly, I don't like the feel of the place. No one does.
Why not?
Couldn't say. It's just a feeling.
Anything else to report, Scout Harding?
Anything else I should know?
Not much to tell. A mining company out of Fallow Mire used to have an interest here, but economies change, and they moved on. Strange the miners never marked the temple on their maps.
Ooh, interesting. I wonder why. Do we have any
Word for you.
requisitions?
What is it?
This could help us.
I'm just gonna check on our potions. The jar of bees. Let's have Sarah equip that. And that's something. That's the thing that she ordered anyway. Here you go. You got some jars of bees. It summons a swarm of bees at the target location for 30 seconds. The swarm attacks the first enemy that comes near it for 163 damage per second for 15 seconds. The target affected by the swarm has a 10% chance every second to become panicked. Okay. And Tears of the Dead. It's a poison. She can have that as well. Okay. What requisition are we doing? It's this one? Cave spider study? How about requests? We can set that active. Where do we start? So right now we are in Orlais. Do we go south? There is a rift in the south. But we also have that there. I guess we can discover what that is first. It's nearby. Beautiful. This is our first desert terrain. And it's a landmark. A wooden bridge, a footbridge constructed by the Avvar Mining Company. A few words are carved into a plank, only faintly visible in its weathered wood. Pass the time with another day, all the same, but you earn your pay. So it's a mining location. Anything found on top? Anything hidden? Here's a loot. Wow, this is such an interesting terrain. Is that another landmark? It is. And we've got an ocularium here, too. Worn pillars. A sketch of the pillars, followed by another drawing imagining the pillars as part of a grand monument with appended notes on the subject. The remains of the structures surely predate the second blight, perhaps older. My knowledge of ancient Imperium architecture is limited. There are some similarities, but I'm uncertain of their origin. One of the miners thinks they're elven. Of course, this is based on a few carvings he found that look sort of elfy. The pillars are unlike the ruins one sees in the Dales. Of course, these would be much older than anything found there. Excerpt from the journal of Henri Duquette. Avvar's mining company representative and amateur historian. A very Orlesian name. Got shards to find. Shards to find. Where are they? Here's one. Another one. Is that a third one? No. Where could they be? There, that's the fourth one. One last one. One last shard. Oh, that's another. That is another ocularum. Where is it? It's not in the skies, obviously. That looks like one, but doesn't seem to be. Let's see. Ooh, no, that's something we already found. Where could it be? Ooh, tricky. I don't know. I'm trying the top on a straight line. Second level on a straight line. Third level on a straight line. This is trickier than the other ones, or maybe I'm just not good at this. That's it. It's there. Okay. It's right in front of us this entire time. Amazing. Amazing. Will we loot everything? Oh, a quest. Is that below us? I guess so. There's a quest right below us. Right under us. And a loot. Where is it then? Ooh, there's like some wild animal there. How do we get down there? No, Sarah! Sarah, don't attack them yet. The terrain here is... I don't know which one's harder to navigate. This one or the hinterlands. I mean, you can go faster than that. You can climb the ladder faster than that. Ooh, this is our first Paragon's Luster. Paragon's Luster. Ooh, a cave. Let's slide this cave. There we go. And a landmark here inside the cave. Is there a reason why we can't claim this? Is Sarah still? No, Sarah's here. I wonder. Ooh, is it because there are enemies? Okay, we'll figure that out later. Let's have Vivienne energized this for us. Don't drop it, woman. Take it. Take it. What's going on? It's bugged. See, I can see that. I can see that rune there, but it won't let me. It won't let me. Vivienne, please. I guess we should just fight the enemies downstairs first. Are they downstairs? Okay, so we can energize this one. Well, this time don't drop the Veilfire, Vivienne. Amazing. Amazing. Oh my. I didn't even know what to do. Oh, that is bad. Yay. Cool. Now maybe we can actually do this. There. Good job. You didn't... You didn't drop it this time, Vivienne. You dropped it twice. Like, what's wrong with you? I can hear spiders and stuff, but I can't see them. We're just here for the rune. Oh, interesting. The temple here is called Solasan. And it's called the Temple of Pride. Spiral Mine. We are in agreement that the incident that took place last week in the Spiral Mine was an unfortunate incident. Condolences will be sent to Dido's wife along with pay owed. Official statement posted by the mine overseer, name illegible. Okay, so some incident happened here with the miners. I wonder what it was. An apostate's message. An apostate's message. The markings are crude and simplistic, but their meaning can be understood. They did not ask questions, and so I was away. I keep my head low and work like the rest. The circle will not hunt this far. At first I regretted the choice, but they all feel the dread at the door. I do not stand out. Only a brother or sister would know these words. If you found your way here, as I have, then you are not alone. If you would have allies when this contract ends, then find me. For a moment, the pounding of footsteps can be heard, as if someone is running. Then it fades. Okay, some apostate fled to the Forbidden Oasis to join the miners so that they wouldn't be found by the Chantry. But something bad happened. That's probably why the cave-in occurred. Okay, I'm not gonna bother climbing down like that. I'll just do this. And we have a floating loot. How do we even loot that? It's floating. Oh well. I don't mind. It's just a tiny bit of loot. Okay. We found our way down. Elizabeth's garden. Some deep mushroom. which are very rare. And there is something. There's like some quest here. This quest is shards in the Oasis. Okay, there is a shard somewhere. I don't know where. Is it on top? It's on top. But I'm not gonna bother going up. It's fine. Got some fennec. I think that's a fennec. Okay, we've got so many different shards and other quests.
Pig things.
The nuts?
Tuskets. They're kinda cute.
Ugh. I bet it takes your hand off. Or leaves you presents.
Tuskets. Oh, are they the hippo-looking stuff? Hippo-looking animals. Oh, there's something over there too. Lots of tiny little areas
I
here.
once saw the Empress's arse.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Well, I didn't. I drew it, and someone said it was a good likeness. That's a
Alrighty.
story about trust.
Okay then. Whatever you say. Whatever you say, Sarah. Intrinsic pool. At the center of it, the scent of water. The soft call of a tusket wading through the pool. You almost forget that outside the Oasis there's simply nothing. Excerpt from a letter sent to Manon Dulac in Virgil from her brother Leon. Nice pool. Like it. I like it. I just can't find the tuskets. Where are the tuskets? We've got something here. There's a path here and there's another path to the, I'd say, the west. But this is blocked. And there is a loot here. I hope we can get to it. Platforming's kind of hard in Inquisition. Ooh, here! Yeah, the hippo! Hippo babies. Little hippo babies. Okay, so that's the thing. And then there's one in the west, I think. There's this thingy here. I hope it's not blocked. Another mine entrance. Got some deep mushroom. This could be the way up to the shard. I don't know. I hope so. Ooh, and there's a rift at the end of this path. Maybe. It's a winding path. We've got left or right. Let's head right for now. Bones. Wait, how would I know? Look, what are these? Why does it say pool? Okay, I'm glad that this rift isn't high level. It's actually one level, I think 2 levels below us. Whoops. No, I didn't mean to open the console window. Okay, now we can close it finally. What's up with that ladder? How do we climb that? Do we ask Sarah to hit it or something? No. No, I don't think we can climb that. A veil far. Is that another bottle? It is. Golden Scythe, 490 black. This battlefield spirit maintains a chill even in direct sunlight, which it appears to absorb. Optimal servings by the drop. Contact with exposed flesh is discouraged, but likely inevitable. Ooh. Scary. That is definitely not potable. I can hear a shard somewhere, but oh well. Were there? Oh, I guess the levers for the ladder. There are how many paths? There are 4 paths, so this leads outside. This is called the upper walkway. Upper walkways. After watching one young lad scale a rock face on a bet, I was comforted to find that not all of the miners share his lack of self-preservation, and a railing had been built along the upper walkway. I admit the walk does offer a fine view of the heart of the Oasis, the pool, and I guess the person fell. No, maybe not. Excerpt from the Journal of Henri Doucet, Avvar's mining company representative and amateur historian. The next page marks the beginning of a new entry. Doucet was clearly fascinated by the region. Yet, like all accounts of the area, a clear description of the heart of the Oasis is lacking. Annotation by Enchanter Renaud, agent of the Inquisition. Yeah, the heart of the Oasis, it looks okay, I guess. Another ooh, a dragon thorn. Another ocularum. That's the first one. Are there any down there? No. Second, third, and fourth. Okay, that was fast. But where does this lead? These mining tunnels they're quite hard.
Right. See you then.
Oh, sorry. Hi, miner.
What do you want? I'm just looking for stuff to salvage. I used to work here. I know no one needs it.
Let me introduce myself.
I'm with the Inquisition.
Been out here a while. But I'll assume that's important. Doesn't explain why you're following me.
I don't think we're following you. We're just going our own way. You came out here to salvage?
You came all the way out here to salvage old mining equipment.
Mostly, I wanted to go into this one cave. Used to store stuff there. Damn thing wasn't overrun by spiders then. I put my wedding ring there. Couldn't stand the sight of the thing. But I couldn't throw it away either. Oh, it was a stupid argument. Part of me knew I'd still want that ring.
Okay, we'll try to find it for you.
See you then.
If we find it. Oh, good that we have a quest for that. Yeah, okay, so this was the way we came. Okay.
What do you want? Right. See you then.
I don't know what these levers are for. Did something? Ooh. Oh, it's for this one. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. Can we not activate this lever? Can I pull this one first? Okay, so maybe that's just for if we want to if we wanted to go back. I thought there was a way to climb that ladder, but I guess not. We went there for the bottle. The only path left is to explore is this one. Ooh, a little nug. It's a little nug. Little nuggy, come here and play with me. The nugs love the underground, I guess. Oh, okay, so this was the blocked path that we saw. Wait, who's attacking us? Spiders? This was the blocked path that we saw from outside. We can bash it. Yay!
We can cut through here.
Cool. Good. I like that. I wonder where that... She said something about a cave. Okay, so it's in the north. Let's try to get to this landmark. I imagine it's probably on top of... Okay, it's over there. I don't know if we can... At least we found some loot. We can probably take this path. Ooh, that looks so cool. It's just sand. It's a desert. But how big is this desert? Okay, we've got a rift there. But let's try to go up and get the landmark first if we can. Yeah. Yay. Here we go. The Weight of War. Sketches of the statue from various angles occupy several pages of the journal. I have seen the pose before. Often it represents the burdens carried by those who die by the sword. Usually the man or the head of his enemy bears some identifying mark, but I can find none here. Perhaps there is some message in their uniformity. No claims to personal glory, only stern acceptance of duty. Given the approach's association with the wardens, it is a fitting sentiment. Excerpt from the journal of Henri Doucet, Avvar's Mining Company, a representative and amateur historian. Okay, so this could be a depiction of a Grey Warden, probably. Could be. There's just nothingness here. It's just sand. And I guess a rift. And then there's something there, some ruin. We've got a rift there, but I'll go to the southernmost rift first. maybe we can find some loot or readables along the way. Oh, okay. Thank you for the notice. We've got a loot here. Some resources, crafting materials, and the sword. Disrupt the rift so that we can weaken the enemies. Deal with it, Vivian. You can do it. Just drink a potion. Alrighty. Yay! We did it. No sweat. And a landmark here. The marker. The sand stretched for miles, broken occasionally by a stony outcrop. The monotony was wearing, and the longer we traveled, the more I feared we would never escape it. Suddenly my guide pointed, and I caught sight of two distant pillars. As we rode toward them, a statue of a man became visible. Despite his stern countenance and the fact that he held the head of some vanquished enemy, I have never seen so welcoming a face. The oasis itself lies within a canyon. From a distance one might see only more desert. The rocky hills surrounding it look the same as any other rocky hills. Were it not for the pillars and man, the place would not appear remarkable at all. When I expressed these thoughts to my guide, she laughed and said she could find the spot even without them. I conceded the point, not wishing to insult her skill. Still, I am grateful to the bygone sculptor who placed his statue here. Excerpt from this journal of Henri de Sette again. Cool.
I have sand in places.
Can you imagine coming out here for a mining contract?
Yeah. I mean, mines in general are very rough places to work in. And I imagine it's much worse if you're in the middle of the desert, rather. Let's just see how far. It's how far. Okay, so that's it. We're close to the edge of the map. I just wanted to see the where it ends. So I guess the end point here is that stone thing. And how about to the west? I wonder. Wow, this is so picturesque. I like it. You can turn this into a desktop screensaver or something. Desktop picture. I guess there's nothing here. It's just sand. But I can see something in the distance. Ooh, okay. I guess we've reached the end of the map. Let's go back here. Whoops. I didn't mean to do that.
Do all Grey Wardens have beards?
No, just me. I stole all the beards, and all the power held within. There can be only one.
Not really.
Oh, this is our first wither stalk. I guess they're rare. It's nice to know that Blackwall actually has a sense of humor. Okay, I imagine it'll be faster if we rode our horse. Ooh, what is that? That looks like a place with loot. And we guessed right. Who's been dropping Veilfire here? It's probably Vivian. I don't know. I wasn't holding Veilfire, right? I don't know. Maybe I was. Oh, you can't use the letter V thing. The scanning feature. I guess if you're mounted. When you're mounted you can't use it. I can't use it right now. I'm trying to scan to see if there's loot anywhere. Okay, is this the edge of the map? I wonder. I just wanted to know how far we can go. I guess we can go further to the east. No, I don't think so. Okay. Alrighty, let's go back and do this last rift before we end today's stream. Let's end on a high note instead of just trying to find the edge of the map with our horse. This isn't even a horse. Is this a horse? I guess it is. It's just an armored horse. Okay, that was easy. That was fast. Okay, that's 2 out of 3. I guess there aren't that many rifts here. Okay, there is a tunnel there, which we will explore tomorrow. I don't think this area, this explorable map is that big. There is just that some sort of a temple here that we can go to. So I feel like I think we'll be able to completely and thoroughly explore this map by tomorrow. Or whenever we stay. Probably not tomorrow. There are things that I have to do tomorrow. But definitely in our next stream. So I am very glad that we managed to complete Fallow Mire today. And we managed to get a head start on the Forbidden Oasis, which is a good thing. And we also did a few war table missions. And we will definitely check them out tomorrow. I keep saying tomorrow, the next time we stream, to see how successful our advisors are in trying to do those missions, complete those missions for us. Again, thank you so much for watching, and please do check our social media accounts, our socials. It's at the bunnhop for both Threads and Twitter. And also, if you're watching on Twitch, which I don't think so, I think you're all watching on YouTube. But yeah, if you're watching on YouTube, please check out our Twitch too. It's at the bunnhop. Thank you again, and I hope to see you very soon. Take care.